Now, Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelenskyy said on Saturday that Russia is now adopting a fundamentally different approach in the talks to end the ongoing war. During a media briefing on Saturday, Zelenskyy said that Moscow's latest approach is in complete contrast to their earlier talks, at which the Russian delegation was only issuing ultimatums to the Ukrainians.
Група українців і російських представників, вони обговорюють ті чи інші питання. Зараз вони почали про щось говорити, а не кидати тільки ультиматуми. Я вважаю, що це принципово інший підхід, і він повинен і має бути таким. Я вважаю, що в ньому поки що недостатньо залучення наших західних партнерів, лідерів, тому що якщо ми говоримо про пункти щодо гарантії безпеки нашої держави, то просто довіряти Росії в Україні вже не зможуть.
Putin has also indicated a positive shift in their dialogue with negotiations that are now being held pretty much almost on a daily basis. The Russian and the Ukrainian negotiators have held several rounds of talks since Russia invaded into the country. Turkey on Thursday hosted the first round of talks between the Russian and the Ukrainian foreign ministers since the invasion began. The talks might not have paused the fighting, but it has surely opened several humanitarian corridors to evacuate the civilians from the war zone. Meanwhile, the Israeli Prime Minister Naftali Bennett has reportedly spoken with Volodymyr Zelenskyy on Saturday to discuss the latest on-ground developments. Now, according to the Israeli Prime Minister's office, the conversation lasted for more than an hour and also dealt with ways of ending the fighting in Ukraine. Now, the call between the two leaders happened after Volodymyr Zelenskyy had earlier proposed that Israel hold a ceasefire talks between Ukraine and Russia in Jerusalem.
Ми в цілому позитивно відносимось, я особисто позитивно відношусь до посередництва будь-кого. Але я не називаю пана Беннета будь-ким, тому що вважаю, що він може зіграти важливу роль.
Ukraine's foreign minister Dmytro Kuleba, meanwhile, has said on Saturday that his country is in fact open for negotiations, but will not surrender and will not accept any ultimatums to end the conflict.
Of course, this doesn't exclude the track of diplomacy and the need to talk and to find solutions. But as President Zelenskyy said on a number of occasions, we are ready to negotiate, but we are not going to accept any ultimatums and surrender.
Now, all these developments came as French President Emmanuel Macron and the German Chancellor Olaf Scholz held a fresh round of talks with the Russian President Vladimir Putin. Now, Macron and Scholz reiterated their call for an immediate cessation of violence. The three leaders also spoke last week on Thursday when both Macron and Scholz have demanded for an immediate ceasefire by Russia. WION is now available in your country. Download the app now and get all the news on the move.